Hey guys, another little mini workout for you to do that's quite nice to do first thing in the morning. We're going to start with cross leg position, just going through on neck mobility. So if you're not comfortable here because of the tension in the knees or in the hips, take the legs a little bit further forwards. You can lift your hips by sitting on a cushion. Otherwise, just try and feel you've got an even feel through both of your sit bones, left and right side. Let your shoulders relax, lengthen up through the neck. Imagine the crown of the head is being lifted up to the ceiling. Draw the shoulders down. And we're going to start just with flexion and extension. So let the head come forwards, chin comes all the way to the chest. Inhale and tip back. And just keep this moving from one extreme to the other. You're not forcing yourself into the movement, but you are trying to go into your full range as far as you comfortably can. And then come back to centre. Remember, neutral position, we're trying to have our cheekbones roughly lined up above our collarbones, and we're now going to start to rotate from side to side, keeping the jaw level to the ground if possible. It's quite easy to tilt the head as we twist, but we want to try and get a pure rotation. Again, come back to centre, let the head lengthen as you just drop from side to side. So we're lengthening from the back of the ear down towards the shoulder. Should feel lovely, it should feel a really nice release. And then once you've gone from side to side a few times, we're going to start to roll across. So let the head tilt and then bring the chin to the chest, roll from one side to the other. And then just bring it slowly back. Okay, come back up to your central position. Take the tip of the nose, drop it down towards one armpit as the opposite shoulder relaxes. Changing sides, come through centre, drop the head down. And slowly coming back to centre, just release the shoulders, let them roll around. And then just let your shoulders hang, let them draw away from your ears. Now from here we're going to move into a box position, so come over onto your hands and knees. Placing the hands so that they're lined up underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath our hips. Take a breath, we're going to come through cat curl and dog tilt, which is really nice for just releasing tension in the back. So as we breathe in, we're going to round the back up. Slowly come down. Just going with the rhythm and the speed of your breath. So as we move up, we're inhaling. We're pausing at the top as we hold on to that breath. As we move down, we're exhaling. And whilst you're doing this, you're keeping a little bit of softness in your elbows, so we're not locking out into the joints. We're trying to keep a slight softness there, keeping the arms straight though, so we don't want to feel that we're doing a push-up. Rounding up, releasing slowly down. Okay, now come back into a neutral back position. From here, we're going to try and just isolate through the lower body. So we're going to do some little pelvic tilts, just touch the tail under and then tip forwards. Try not to move the shoulders too much, it's quite difficult, you're trying to kind of disassociate the lower and the upper body. But just feel that you're tipping the pelvis from one extreme to the other. And then we're going to start to circle around. change in direction every few circles. making the movement bigger, so we're starting to feel a movement through the hip socket where the thigh bone comes into the hip. Okay, and you can gradually make this bigger and bigger, so we're starting to move through the shoulders. Okay, come back into your neutral position. Come a little bit forwards on your mats. Just sit back onto your heels. Now if this isn't comfortable to sit in a kneeling position, you can place a rolled up blanket beneath the thigh, between the thigh and the calf, so you're just supporting and releasing some of the tension off the knee joint. But from here we're just going to come into a bit of shoulder work, so let your shoulders drop down, find neutral pelvis position, neutral neck, take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, exhale, come down. We're just going to do that once more, so inhale, reach up. And now we're going to start to take our right arm forwards to bring our left arm back. 2 complete circles all the way around, and then we reverse. So left arm comes forwards, right arm comes back, and just keep this rolling. There's quite a lot of coordination here, so if you're struggling a bit to start, just go quite slow until you get the hang of it. Once you're comfortable, we're really making it an active ability, so we're reaching up and away, stretching out through the shoulders. Drop, just let them hang and relax for a moment, still keeping your neutral neck alignment, just breathe in into the belly. You're going to take it into the next shoulder mobility. If it's getting a little bit too much on your knees, you can come to a kneeling up position from here. Otherwise, just reaching up through one arm, reaching as high as you can without leaning across, and start to circle the arm out and around. Really trying to extend up and out through the shoulder. Now make that movement bigger, so we're gradually going to start to wind it further round. And then reverse, come back through. Shoulders should feel a little bit tired once you've done this. If you put enough energy into it, it should be quite a powerful movement. And then just gradually wind it back in, stretching up, just let your arm drop, changing side, so reaching up through the fingers, lift as high as you can, start to circle, working out. And just compare the 2 sides, make sure they feel fairly even. Once you've gone into your full circle, we're going to reverse, come back round. And gradually start to bring it back in. Reaching up, let your arms just drop. Just let both shoulders hang quite heavy. Okay, come into your box position again. From your box, we're going to start with a neutral back, so engage through your core muscles, give you back a little bit of support, neutral neck alignment, tuck the tail slightly, open out to the left side, okay, and then rotate through the trunk of the body as you come out and up. We're going to feed through, so you're going to take the shoulder, drop it down and across. And just keep this going, maybe 6 or 7 times on each side. Come in as far as you can. If you've got quite good range here, rather than just drop into here, you can start to feel that you're coming through. So you're taking the opposite shoulder diagonally through towards the knee. And then we're going to hold it down. So reach down as far as you comfortably can. Let your shoulder relax. Keep your hips lifted. Breathing into it. There's a lovely stretch through the middle back, shoulder area. Inhale, coming up, changing sides, so we're going to open out. And then feed it through. Keep going. Should feel a little bit easier each rotation. To just get the body used to the feet stretching and releasing. And then finally we're going to come through, take the shoulder down, reach across, just hold. Come back up into your box position. Okay, our final little stretch, so we're going to come into a little lunge with a lateral stretch on it. So step your right leg forwards, planting the foot so it's roughly lined up under the knee, doesn't have to be perfect. Just have a little hinge, little fidget around through the hips. And then we're going to settle the weight, so we're sinking forwards and down. Try and tuck the pelvis underneath, so we're pushing the hips forwards rather than trying to roll and reach the ground with the upper body. We're trying to feel that we're leaning through the lower body. Now press down into your back leg, get a good balance here. Squeeze the glutes, gently lift up. Hands come onto the thigh. Start to sink the weight further forwards. Still trying to feel that we're tucking our pelvis underneath. Now from here, once you've got your balance, you're going to reach up through your left arm, lean slightly over to your right side. So you're increasing that stretch all the way down the left side of the body. And then from here, drop your right arm inside the knee. You're going to rotate out. Shoulder relaxing, keep the hips rolling forwards. Changing sides, so come back in. Left foot steps forwards. Have a little fidget, just loosen through the hips. And then start to sink down. Once you feel balanced, we're going to lift up. Reaching up through your right arm, slightly over to the left side, lengthening all the way through. Just release. Left arm comes in, so we're going to open, looking over the right shoulder. Let that shoulder relax back, sink down into it. Keep extending up through the spine. Back to the ground, and we're just going to finish in the child pose. So round the back up, deep breath in, exhale, sit back hips to heels, reach forwards through your arms, rest the forehead. Again, if this isn't comfortable on the knees, pad out, place a blanket behind. If it's uncomfortable on the shins, you can do the same here. Slowly come up into your kneeling position and just relax, just breathe and relax.